to extract. Nope. Three-way agreement. Let's see. Damn it. Can't we just take any ship to go after it? It's a research vessel, so it can't possibly be that fast. That's a bit difficult. Even if it is a research vessel, I'm sure it was constructed during the golden age of Iberia. No average ship can keep up with it. Oh! Which is a problem because I doubt we have any ship that travels at the same speed. We only have a small vessels left. Oh. I have a few small vessels left, which are all anchored too far from this location to be feasible options. Do you have any recourse? No? Not unless we can identify the exact location of the vessel. Which is a real problem. We can find ourselves a ship to go after them, yes, but most eyes of Iberia, the lighthouse, were lost during the profound silence. Wait, when you say most, do you mean that there's some left? Just one, as far as I know. There's one in Grand Faro, but that lighthouse cannot be used at the moment. There's another. There's a lighthouse you can use. Really? Are you really going to give one of the villagers the benefit of the doubt? That young Sky had already confirmed her to be safe. All I confirmed is whether she is a sea or not. Can't know if she's a cultist. Once we saw that Mears was left all on her own, we decided to have her accompany us at all times and keep her within Raina's eyeshot. We couldn't possibly blame her for what happened given Scotty's confirmation that she doesn't have anything all left behind. But Raina still seemed to harbor a bit of suspicion. The problem with Aegir is that she simply knows too much. Where could she possibly have gained access to all that information? See, she can't even answer that question. But let's think about it this way. What if we were to ask her what we don't know? The location of that lighthouse, for example. They're talking rapidly. What did they say? Oh yeah. Others can't hear that. Nadia says that we should approach it differently and ask her what we don't know, like the location of the lighthouse. That seems like a reasonable suggestion to me. But does the Inquisitor have an alternate solution to this conundrum? No, but first, fine, let's hear it. I want to interrogate you about how you have access to things that even us Inquisitors don't know about, at least not right now. Faro Muerto. Dead Lighthouse, that's our village name. Somewhere a little ways off the coastline, there's an intact eye of Iberia on the sea, though it was almost destroyed when the profound silence swept through. Off the coastline, is it not connected to the land? I think it used to be until it sank. Should be able to procure ourselves enough wood and material from the village to build a raft. Is it near for a raft to be the means of access? The weather is not great today, but it should do. It's not very far off from the coast. Even you're going to trust the agent? I don't see why I shouldn't. I understand that Iberian mistrust of the Aegir is quite profound, yet such sentiment is hollow to the rest of us. Inquisitor Irene, what did you feel when you saw the Rhodes Island operator? If you're talking about the Countess, nothing in particular, other than the slight annoyance when she accused me of being inhumane. So you didn't harbor any hostility nor disgust. Not that you would have felt any sense of sympathy or empathy either. I thought. I have no history of feelings for or against the Aegir. Such must be the same for the outsiders. What's she on about? She is conveying that in matters in regards to mayors, our options are more objective than Irene. Finding the vessel Fabius commanded will be of benefit to all. The Limbus company will gain an opportunity to return to the city via the dimensional door, while Rhodes Island will have the chance to study it at a closer proximity, and the Inquisitor will gain possession of the vessel in which the technology from the Iberian Golden Age is contained. What, you're just gonna hand that over to the Inquisition? Why should we covet what was once Iberia's? While there are certain aspects to that vessel that draws interest, I already have a state-of-the-art masterpiece known as Mephistopheles. Fabs. As long as that can be guaranteed, I see no reason to refuse. Rain eventually agreed to put her trust in Mears. We are in luck, Executive Manager. It is quite fortunate that our interests align exactly with that of the first strangers we encountered in the Strange Island. Lucky is right. Imagine if we were in this city. It would have taken them like 3-4 free distortion hunts for us to come to this agreement. That's true. Sorry about having to saddle you with this Mayor's please to the lighthouse. Happily. So when you said almost destroyed, how almost destroyed is it? I heard that the light faded from the lighthouse a long time ago, but the shape still stands. At least it was when I saw it a few months ago. If the lighthouse is in an inoperable state, we're gonna need an expert technician to get it back in working order. The technology is based on is completely divorced from the popular application of Originium technology. So I doubt there's anyone that can work it up anymore. Then we didn't worry about that. Here we have an engineer and a researcher who are geniuses, even among the city. So we should be able to manage most mechanical failures. Today is just revelation after revelation. Her face. I can vouch for this company's skills. I can also work on simpler tasks. I have learned a thing or two about helping out Gramps, stuff about the lighthouse or various tech stuff. Well then, should we all head to the lighthouse together? No, I'll be leaving the group for but Amia will accompany you instead. What? After all that, you're gonna go off on your own? Yes, to join the doctor. It is imperative for the successful execution of this mission. I have. It's Doctor. Where is he? Or her? I don't know. Of course, that hinges on Amia and Scotty. I will leave it to the rest of you to take the Eye of Iberia, the lighthouse back. What do you mean take back the lighthouse? Is there someone or something out there that's taken over the lighthouse called the Eye of Iberia? A likely supposition. Amia, what did the manager of Limbus company say? They're asking if the lighthouse has been taken over by something. Not a bad intuition. Yes, there is a high likelihood that the structure has already been overrun by seekers. I don't know about overrun, but I've encountered them a few times when we approached it too closely. Normally,